self-awareness is crippling in art. I think it can be, you know, you have to have, to me, I equate self-awareness with insecurity. And insecurity is sort of that moment where you're going, that sort of third eye is somewhere looking at you and kind of going, are you sure? Are you sure? Really? And it's like, and what you want to be is in a space which is just like, fuck it, I don't care what you think, or I think. This is what's happening at this moment, and this is the reality of this situation. Sometimes it gets very technical and you're kind of working around things, and an actor has to try and find their way into that because they have to find their moment. And a friend of mine says to me, you know, you really have to defend your character because, you know, and it's not just against kind of the other characters or whatever, it's against the director, it's against the cameraman, because they're all conspiring against you, to be honest. They're all trying to go, yeah, but we want it like this, and you go, fuck you, I want it like this. So you've got to find your space within that framework of what you're doing, and kind of blot out as much as you possibly can. And if it's not working, it's sort of great to just say to the director sometimes, say, look, just let me shoot some shit, and just free yourself up, get yourself kind of into a space. And it may be crap, but the great thing in the film, you can throw it away, and then suddenly you'll be, you know, you'll be in a bit different headspace. It's sort of having the strength of your convictions, just to sort of stand up for what you believe in, you know, and have a, you know, it's about your trying to be authentic, isn't it? Doors don't open in front of you; they kind of open behind you and to the side of you. It's like you meet people, and 6 months or 12 months down the line, they go, "Oh, I remember that guy." And so I learned not to be too ambitious because it was pointless. Things take their own time. At the moment you kind of get the grass is greener. I want that. I want that. I want that. I find it kind of, me personally, it kind of destroyed me. It just made me anxious and made me kind of take my eye off the ball about why I was doing it. You've got to learn to kind of control your kind of sort of ambition. I think that's an actor has to do that. I suppose it's just when I went to drama school, the idea of becoming famous was not really on the agenda. It was just about kind of working, acting, and, you know, getting a job and sort of doing what you loved. And the fame part of it was sort of secondary. So there's no real lesson. You have to learn on the hoof. You have to make it up as you go along. And the whole idea of coming out and talking about myself, or exposing myself in that way, just seemed, and still does a little bit, I suppose, not as much as it did, but just felt sort of so alien to me. It feels false. It just feels, and it feels like I'm lying, and I don't really like doing that. It feels like I'm trying to impress, and I've always tried not to try and go around impressing people. I've tried to just sort of do what I do and do it to the best of my ability.